They're so fun. Okay, I think we're live.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Are we live? Can you hear us? Let's see. I'm going to check and see if we're live. It says we're live. I see Kelly and Danny. Dang it, Kelly. Oh, Danny, did Kelly beat you? And Kasie, almost to 500. I know. I'm so close. Anyway, super excited to have Mindy here. Hey, Mindy.
Hello. I was looking at the lives. Yes, Kasie has her channel has just exploded.
It's
You
getting
are
there.
like a rock star, girl.
We've been doing some networking.
Have you?
Yes. Kind of meeting new people and commenting on theirs. And yeah,
You also post way more videos in a week than I do, too. You do a lot of videos.
I do. Thankfully, I have people reaching out to me, and I've been reaching out to others to do some lives. And really, a lot of you edit and things, and where I only have to take an hour out to you know what I mean, to go live, or some time to make the links and learn how to link them and things. But I'm kind of fortunate where I just kind of jump on and say let's go, and then I can log off and be done. So
Well, and I do know sometimes you do some of your videos are edited also, right?
yes, my husband has edited all of them with the exception of
Mhm.
one. My latest
That
one,
you
I
did.
did it. It's not perfect, but it's a work in progress. So, Mindy, I know you have a busy schedule today, so let's get started. We want to play a game at the end. So, oh, 9 in the chat. Great.
Oh my goodness.
For those of you that are here now, we're going to talk a little bit VIP kid, and then I want to talk a little bit about her farm and things because I love that. And then she's got a quick little game for us. So let's get started. So we have plenty of time. And friends in the chat, if I'm looking down here, I have my questions for her. If I'm looking over to this side, I'm checking the live chat. So if you have questions for me or for Mindy, please put them in all caps so that I can get to them right away. So Kelly said, yes, that's why she likes live streaming too. All right, I think. Hello, Meredith. Thanks for coming. And Kasie is here. Awesome. If I didn't say hi, oh, sincerely, Serena is here. Evelyn Joy, Amy Lou. Thank you, everybody. I almost put somebody in timeout on accident by touching the screen. I should just leave it alone.
How do you do that?
Well, you know how we're moderators?
Yeah.
If you click on someone's name and you're a moderator, it'll say add as a moderator, remove from the chat, put in timeout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Wish I had that at home.
right. Danny said she prefers edited videos. I like editing. I just need to get myself to sit down long enough to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's been really hard to focus and get anything accomplished during this whole quarantine corona thing. You think that you're going to have so many projects that you're going
hmm
to get done by the end of it, but focusing is just really
yeah.
tough right now. I don't know. I'm usually not this bad of ADD, but
Yeah.
I'm up I feel like I'm the poster child right now cuz I'm just not accomplishing anything. And a lot of my local friends that I've talked to feel the same way, that they're just not getting anything done either. Yeah.
Right. It's like, where did my time go? I had plenty of time when I woke up this morning, and then
I know. I
Mhm.
know.
Well, I'm one of those that starts on one project, starts on another, starts on another. Oh, let me go back and try to finish this one, and then I have so many things started.
Yeah, yeah. I have a lot. Like my house right now is a disaster, and
hmm
I'm the type of person who likes my house really organized
Uh-huh.
and cleaned up and picked up, and it's like tornado hit
My
it.
husband offsets me well, though. He will focus and get one task done beautifully, where I have many things going at once, or I might finish a bunch of things, but he's got one thing done that's awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we offset each other. Okay, well, how about you tell us about yourself?
Okay, so I'm a wife. It will be 30 years this June.
Nice.
We were planning a big trip to Alaska, which was a cruise and land excursion, but we did cancel. So hopefully we'll do that again. I'm kind of a little nervous about the whole cruise industry and going on a cruise in general
Mm-hmm.
right now. So, but someday I would love to go to Alaska. We were going to be gone for a couple of weeks up there. I've never been to Alaska before, so seeing all the animals and all of
Oh,
that sounded really exciting. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get to do that soon. But I have two daughters. One is 24. She's my oldest, and um, she is married. She finished up her college degree in animal science with an equine minor, and
great.
she is working right now in a local school, junior high, as a teacher's aide while she
Mhm.
finishes up her Teach Across America teaching certificate online, which she should have soon. She's almost done. So she's
Wow. Well,
hoping to get hired as a teacher next year. And I laugh because, growing up, I taught quite a bit before they were born. And then I went back to teaching when my youngest is 20. And so she was only 3 when I went back to teaching. So, my oldest would get dropped off after junior high at my school. So she spent a lot of time at my school.
uh-huh.
And she says she doesn't want to ever have children of her own and she doesn't like kids. So her loving teaching, and she like this year she's loved it. She's
Yeah.
absolutely loved it, and I'm like,
Now is
seriously?
she a special ed aide?
Yes, she is, but she's in the mainstream classroom, so she's
Mm-hmm.
special ed aide in the mainstream classroom. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Great.
when the teachers are out, she substitutes for them all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
she's getting the Teach Across America. You don't really do a student teaching. Your
Oh.
first year of teaching is your student teaching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're like on a probationary certificate, and that's like your
Interesting.
student teaching by fire. There's no
Yeah.
one training you. Yeah. So when this came up, I'm like, yeah, you need to take it because it will be such good experience to see all the different teachers you travel around to, what you
Mm-hmm.
like, what you don't like. I think it's even better experience than student teaching, and she subs for them all the time. So she gets full experience managing the classroom and stuff. So anyhow, so enough about her. So she's 24. Then I have a 20-year-old who is still in college.
Mm-hmm.
So she first went to culinary school to be a bakery chef, and
Mm-hmm.
she came home mid-year from that because she's having a lot of stomach issues, and we found out through a bunch of testing that she was allergic to dairy. So
Oh.
being a bakery chef and allergic to dairy was not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So then she's been at the junior college, and then she took a year off last year of the junior college to do cosmetology school. So she now
Oh,
cuts and colors my hair. Yes,
nice.
it's
We're
nice.
all
So
jealous of you during this time.
I know. Right now she's sick and I need it
Oh.
badly, but she's sick. So we're waiting. They think she probably has bronchitis, but they are
Oh,
sending her for the COVID test. And
yeah.
we're just waiting on the call of when it's being scheduled and when I have to go take her. So
Oh.
having a lot of those symptoms, but she's
Mm-hmm.
also having a lot of her asthma
Yeah.
symptoms. So
I know the
hopefully
feeling. Yeah.
it's just that. Yeah. But anyhow, so she is at the junior college and she'll be moving out this summer and going away to school. So I will be an empty nester again by the end of the summer.
Ugh, empty nesting's
Yes.
tough. I am too. I am too. Oh.
And I did teach in the brick and mortar school for 22 years. I was a reading specialist for I think 10 years. And then I had various classrooms as well. And
Mhm.
I've have my master's degree in reading specialist. Growing up, I had all sorts of crazy side jobs like working for Dunkin' Donuts and
Mm.
McDonald's. And my worst little job growing up was working in a library because I do like
Really?
to chit chat. and they all laughed when I got hired. One of my
Yeah.
friends worked in the library, and so I was like putting books away and working in the library, and they're like, "You are not gonna make it a week being quiet in the
Funny.
library." Yeah. So I did. I worked there for a little while, so that was kind of funny.
I would say the cleanest place I ever worked at when I was a teenager was Subway.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know if
good
it
to
was just,
know.
I didn't know if it was just that one, but their cleaning list, and they checked on us to make sure we did it all the time.
Good
It
to
was,
know.
we cleaned
Yeah.
that place a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
had to
you
wipe down the walls every day, a couple times a day. Yep.
Wow. That's
So,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's wasn't necessarily the cleanest, I have to tell you.
Yeah. Yikes.
Tried, but
hmm Let's see. Teacher Kelly said, yes, that does sound nice. Hairdresser in your house. Evelyn Joy said, praying your daughter gets better soon.
yeah.
Oh, Evelyn's listening and cleaning her classroom. That sounds like a great way to teach. Yeah. Evelyn said, love, love, love both of your backgrounds. That's because we both have your pictures.
I know.
Yay!
I'm thinking about I took down my Easter background and put up this like springy background, but I did just order one of those metal oil drip sheets off of Amazon, and it came in. So kind of thinking I might just put that up and kind of get rid of the busy background. I think that's
I
like
don't know
too
what that
much.
is. Just a plain
There's
background?
the oil drip pan is just a big metal sheet pan. I think it's like 3 by something or whatever. And so you can magnet, it's just you like screw it in your
Ah.
wall so you can put things up with a magnet, like
Oh, okay.
boards or
I have a
whatever.
magnet board right here. It was, can you see the black right there?
Yes, yes.
So
Mhm.
I just ordered that on Amazon. It's got a sticky back and I just right on the wall.
Oh.
I did put some thumbtacks in it because it was rolled for so long.
Mhm.
But yeah, knock on wood, it's been months and it's been
Oh,
just
that
I've
would
got
have been a good idea. Yeah.
I've got tons of stuff up there too. So okay, let's get into questions.
Okay.
What was your why for starting at VIPKid?
Well, we bought a second home as a vacation home. And so, money was a little bit tighter after doing
Yeah.
that. So and my husband, I kind of like to shop and order things on Amazon a lot, but he assured me that there was no money left on the money tree.
That's right. It was you that put that in the chat
Yes,
box last night on Cindy's live, I think.
I successfully harvested it all and it
Right, there
wasn't
you go.
growing more. So, just I have a lot of craft hobbies with quilting and paper crafting and knitting, and I tend to spend a good chunk of money and go on like quilting retreats or go to little classes.
Mhm.
And so I was wanting to be able to have more freedom with my hobby money or traveling money. My sister
Mhm.
and I were going to go on a fun trip to Gulf Shores near you, near not
Mhm.
we're going to fly into Pensacola, so that all got canceled. But so I
Well,
was
come visit.
saving up my VIP kid money
Mhm.
for traveling. So doing some quilting retreats and different trips and stuff we were going to be going on. So,
Good.
yes.
Leah said she is an empty nester too. Leah, I don't know if you've met Leah, Leah Sparrow. Hey,
Yes.
Leah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you've met her because we're all in that group
Yes.
together.
And
Yeah,
she
I
has horses also, I believe.
yes, she
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
And my parents race thoroughbreds.
Oh,
They race horses too.
wow.
Yeah, they work at Tampa Bay Downs and Monmouth Park summer. So,
Wow.
Leah, I just added you as a moderator. So next time you have something to say, you're gonna have a blue wrench. So let's see.
Yes, we just
Kelly.
had one of our horses just cut herself quite badly.
Aw.
So she's on stall rest for 2 weeks and she had to go get stitched up like a week and a half ago. And so the other horses are just like not happy that they don't get to have her out to play with them. They're so
Hmm.
attached to her. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, our horses can't really play together like that. At least not on the racetrack. When they're
no,
on the
no.
farms, they can, but I don't know
Yeah.
if my mom's in the chat. She's never typed anything. Mom, you can type. Say hello to us.
So does your parents raise them at a farm at their house or
Nope,
just
everyone's on the track.
on the
So
track?
they're
Wow.
owners and trainers, but they also have owners send horses to them, and my dad trains them.
Okay. So does your dad ride them for the training? He's always riding horses then?
My dad is a pony boy, so he rides
Okay.
the horse that's not. For those that don't know, he rides the horses that are called ponies, which they're usually older or retired race horses, and he holds the race horses and exercises them before the race. So
Right.
when you see the two horses on the track before races, my dad would be the extra horse on the side getting them ready. He used to be an
Has
outrider, so if something happens, he'd have to go catch Solu's horse or something. He's done that before.
I'm sure he's had a few injuries in his lifetime then with
Yeah.
all of that.
A broken
It's
back. Yeah. My
has
mom is a
he?
little
Oh.
beast. My mom does the stalls and everything, and she is strong, strong.
Oh,
My dad
that's
does stalls too, but
stalls are cleaning the stalls is hard work. It's really
uh-huh.
hard
Like
work. Yeah.
15 every morning and all the water buckets and stuff. Yeah, my mom's a beast.
Wow.
Yeah.
She probably stays really, really fit. Yeah.
Uh-huh. She's great. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry. See, this is why we take long, Mindy, because I love to
I
talk.
know. Well, and my groceries, if they get delivered, they'll just sit there under my carport. It's just, I have to get them brought in. So
Yeah.
my,
Or we can just pause it and I'll just like do a little dance with
yeah.
you for you. Just kidding, I'm not dancing. Okay. What does your VIP kid schedule look like?
Okay. So I teach in the morning and I usually teach like from the 6 to 8 o'clock time. So that two
Hmm.
hour time. So if my schedule totally fills, which it doesn't every day, I'll teach like 4 classes, anywhere from like 1 class to 4 class, just depending on how much it fills.
Hmm.
And then since the coronavirus in China, I've opened up that 8 o'clock and 8:30 time slot. So just 2 time slots in the evening.
Hmm.
And those get filled, at least one of them gets filled probably like 4 or 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
And then I've been taking off Friday night and all day Saturday with the goal that we could go up to our cabin. Um, and I can teach up there. I have taught up there easily
Okay.
before. I just don't like to have to teach too many because lugging all your stuff and
Hmm.
I'm not a minimalist, so packing
Yeah.
up all your props that you need for those lessons is kind of
Hmm.
a pain. So I do take a day and a half off.
You know, a light, easy thing to have in your travel box is just white paper and a document protector
Yes.
and a marker. This is one of my favorite, on the road props because it doesn't weigh anything
Yes.
and I have it ready to go.
And I do have like a few
Mm.
things up there. I have like
Yeah.
some whiteboards and stuff that I just leave up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Good. How long have you been with VIP Kid? I know the answer, but they don't.
So I just signed my second contract. So I've only been with them since October. So not that long. I was feeling like I was pretty consistently booked. My goal is 25 classes in a week. And
Okay.
so I was feeling pretty booked for me right before they shut down our schools. Once they shut down our schools, then bookings went down some,
Hmm.
but I have like several regulars now and
Good.
yeah, which
Good.
float. I mean, they like take some with me and take some with another teacher and
Yeah.
float around and
I um I had 3 canceled today. Did anyone else have some crazy cancellations? But they all canceled yesterday or the day before. So none were 24 hours. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna close them and sleep in. So I actually slept till
yes.
6 o'clock this morning.
Ah, that's so nice.
I haven't done that in so long.
What time do you normally get up, Casey?
Get up at 4, start teaching at 4:30.
Ouch.
Yeah, so that was fun to or get up at 4:30 and teach at 5. It just depends on the day?
I will see, like, for the future weeks, it'll be like interested at like 5 o'clock or 4:30, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
Before the time change, I was getting up at 3:30 or starting to teach at 3:30. And that was, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
Danny said, as for Alaska, I feel you on the cruise, but maybe just fly to Anchorage and go from there. Denali is beautiful. August is beautiful there with fall colors and northern lights. Oh, I want to see the northern lights. I even went to Sweden, but we didn't get to see them.
So maybe if things calm down, we can go in August. I was
Yeah.
trying to do it before, well, our anniversary is June 26th, so we had scheduled it to be there on our anniversary.
Hmm.
And then I needed to get it done before both girls start back to school. So I
Hmm.
have my pet sitters.
um, Kelly said, yes, she had several cancellations. Danny said, I had the 9 p.m. Beijing class book again, trial student no show score. Oh, I guess we do need to open those slots again. I haven't opened them in a while. Evelyn said she had 2 classes this morning, 1 class tonight, very little for me. Amy Lou said, full 8 classes all week. She's tired. And you have all the luck, Danny. Hey, Amanda Panda, hello. She wrote, Amanda Panda is here. It's like, party.
Aw.
Mindy, email me. I have all the info. 6 summers working in Denali. Oh, I want to go to Alaska too.
Who was that from? Was that Danny?
That's Danny. Hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. For sure. Danny, is your email on your YouTube channel? Because I know she's not on Facebook.
Right. If not, Danny, maybe she'll give me permission to send you just her email.
Okay.
Kasie, ESL with a Gypsy Soul, said, I usually have a full schedule, 8 to 10 per day. Great. Amanda, my slots are open from 9 p.m. and 9:30 and don't get filled. Oh, the PM ones. Panda in the house. Danny. Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. Okay.
I
Mindy.
did try getting back to my schedule. So when I
Yeah.
first got hired, just trying to get my schedule to fill up, I did try some overnights, and oh, that was tough.
I've done them.
Especially, well, when I'd have like a class and then I'd have an hour break and then I'd have another
Mm-hmm.
class. And so it wasn't long enough to get back to sleep,
Right.
and then I was just cranky mess the next day. So I tried it for a while and I'm
Mhm.
like, nah.
Yeah. I was telling them, you probably heard that I had 26 classes in 13 and a half hours. Well, I opened them all and we went for a walk. And when I got back, they were booked and I was brand new. And I was like, ooh. And so I learned that, you don't have to prep crazy for classes. You do need to go through the
Yeah.
slides and look at them. But I used to write out every slide and everything I had
Oh
to say
yeah.
because I was so nervous. And I learned
Yeah.
you don't have to do that. But it
I
was
can
tons of
prep.
trials.
It still takes me about 10 minutes to
Yeah.
prep for a class, like to look through the slides and pull my props and all that. So I still need like 10 minutes, but before it would take me a lot longer. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like
Yeah.
30 minutes each for a
I
25-minute
know.
class.
I know. I was like that too. I'm like,
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
So, what is a challenge as a VIP kid teacher that you've had to overcome?
The technology.
Yeah.
If y'all hadn't guessed that by now, since I couldn't even figure out how to go live, the technology was definitely challenging, and learning how to, like, I mean, with my YouTube channel, learning how to edit and do the YouTube
Hmm.
channel, because usually I could just be like, hey honey, my husband, help me with this or that, and just, he's not on the VIP Kid platform and he hasn't done YouTube channel stuff,
Right.
and neither has my daughter. And so just trying to figure it out myself instead of calling my tech helpers over to help me, that was challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It does take a little bit to get started and learn where things are and
Yeah.
how to work them. My husband's my techie guy, but I'm sure you've all heard that before.
Yeah.
But you're doing great though. You seem like a go-getter. You not giving up. You've been back at it, learning YouTube and
Yes, yeah. And taking the Nancy Taylor course helped me with that because
Yeah.
there were a lot of times that I was like, "Ugh, I don't know if I should, no one's, especially at the beginning, you don't have hardly any watchers and
Hmm.
no, not many subscribers. And I'd be like, oh, I have 10, and get all excited or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
then you're like, all right, am I just like being this big dork on YouTube? And my kids are like, really, mom?
They say the first 100 are the
Mhm.
hardest subscribers to get.
Yes. And now I feel a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm
Yeah.
not nervous about it. And um, I don't know that, there were times where I was like, and then joining the VIP Kid Facebook group, shout out to that Facebook group,
Evelyn.
has been huge because um, there's a group of you who go live each day. And so I'll watch your lives. And if I can't watch it right then, because I'm
Hmm.
with the animals or whatever, then I'll go back and watch it later. But um, just like watching you guys do it and seeing that, like, you don't have to be perfect on YouTube.
Right.
You know, we're not like putting it on television or whatever. I mean, anybody can watch it, yes, but it's not
Yeah.
something that has to be perfected. So,
Hmm. I think people understand we are not experts in our field, maybe in our niche, but not in our editing skills. And
yeah.
Danny wants to know, where is it? What your headset is. She's looking into getting a wireless.
Okay, this is the one that I think it was Amanda
Amanda
Panda
Panda,
bought.
the
Yes.
Corsair.
Yes, and there was like the model she had was like $75, and then it
Mhm.
was like Amazon was like, or you can get this other model for
Yeah.
$20 more. So, I was like, well, gotta get the better one because, you know,
So Danny, the I'll put the link at the bottom of this one again, but it's also at the bottom of Amanda's video, and we talked about it again the other day with someone else.
yeah. So it is Corsair Void, VOID,
Hmm.
RGB Elite Wireless. And so I started out with just that little $25 one, that fit over your ears and was wired and all of that. And that worked fine, but
Hmm.
it hurt my ears. Like
Hmm.
after each class, I'd have to take it off for a little bit of a break in between the classes. And then you were wired.
Hmm.
So I just did not like that at all. I put these on
Hmm.
and it's got like the surround sound in there and they're so comfortable. I could wear them all day. There's like all this
Nice.
padding up here and it's crazy comfortable. Yeah.
I wore my headset today the whole
Yeah.
time without plugging it in. My husband came in after my second class and he's like, "You realize I can hear you and the kid, right?" And I
Mhm.
was like, "Oops, I forgot to plug it back in."
Yeah.
So,
Mine
they don't
mine
work that way.
mine will let me know that too, especially if you're singing the Mongolia song. He's like, "Hun."
Oh, that's funny. So, what's your favorite prop, reward, and level?
Okay, so my levels that I teach are level 1 through 4. I am basic certified for 5, 6, and 7. I'm
Mhm.
that crazy one that how they let me do that, I'm not really
The
sure because
exception to the rule.
well,
Love it.
I put in a little complaint to support desk, like, can you please give me some more level 5 so I can move on to level 6, because I know the more certifications you get, the more bookings you're going to get.
Right.
So
Right.
for whatever reason, like the next week, they opened up level 6 to me. And so I still am one student away on level
Ah.
5 still to get my advanced. And then level 6, I've only taught one. And
Mhm.
level 7, I haven't taught at all. So I think somebody had explained in their interview, maybe, or wherever I heard this from, is that the more 5 Apple feedback you get from parents on that level, the more they keep booking you for that level. So I think that's why I keep getting booked for the same levels. And I love
Mhm.
the variety.
Right.
Like today, out of my 4 classes, I had 3 of the 4 were level 4s, and then I had a level 2. but last night was a level 1. So I don't think I could teach all level 1s back to back. I'd be exhausted and like going crazy. So I
Right.
love that it's a variety. And when I was a reading specialist in the brick and mortar, that's how my day was. It was like you'd have a kindergartner group, and then maybe the next group was a 5th grade group. So you were switching it up constantly. So I
Right.
loved that. I loved being so all over. And I do have quite a few of the supplements. I'm not up to 400. I'm not sure how that all works. Like I thought we were supposed to get those supplemental classes counted in our numbers, but I haven't seen it come through yet.
From what I understand, it's in a testing phase, so some are getting them, but some of us will
Yeah.
have to wait until it's all in there. Evelyn, I'm trying, but I'm having a hard time doing it and
What's that?
paying attention at the same time. I'm trying to help Evelyn with something.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So I have 363 classes right now for the
okay.
major and trials, and 110 students and 187 days. So when I hit 400 classes, then
Mhm.
more supplementals open up for me.
Okay.
So that's why I haven't, like, I've gotten quite a few supplementals, and I actually like the Voice of VIP Kid. I just think it's
Right.
fun. But so this is one of my favorite props. This is nesting doll dinos.
Uh-huh.
And as you unnest, you get like the whole dino family. And I use this prop for like big and small, taller, shorter, longer. So I use it a lot besides, and I've used it as a reward.
Cute.
Yeah, so this is what it gets down to. So I got this off Etsy from the gal who does the art class.
Hmm.
Teacher, we can look real quick. Miss Geigley, Geigley.
Hmm.
Um, and her real name is Marjanita, but I think that's her name in the classroom. But yeah, she paints them. She hand paints them and then sends them out to you.
Oh,
So
they're super cute. I've never seen that.
yeah, I know. Isn't it fun? Yeah.
Yes.
Miss Geigley.
Neat.
So that's kind of my favorite
Amanda.
prop right now.
Amanda's gonna go shopping. See, I'm not the only one that sees these things and I was like, "Ooh, I want that."
Okay, and I do love things from Amanda Panda's shop too. I got her ping pong reward. If you look at her table
I don't.
tennis ping pong reward,
Uh-huh.
that it is the cutest thing ever. I don't know if I can find it real quick.
Okay, so you're gonna get another prop. I don't know. We'll see.
But the ping pong one actually has a little tiny ping pong paddle and ball with it. It's so cute, super
Oh,
cute.
fun.
Yeah, I should have pulled it out.
Cindy said, "Those are adorable." Casey with a ESO with a gypsy soul said, "I want that."
Isn't it cute?
Small,
Yeah.
smaller, smallest, said Danny. Yeah, that's a great idea too.
I feel like Evelyn could paint these.
Ooh, Evelyn could paint those.
Evelyn Joy,
Yes,
take a close look.
Evelyn.
Look,
um,
she could totally paint these. I think you buy the raw wood nesting joy dolls, maybe off that
yeah.
AliExpress or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, she could paint these.
She could.
Yeah.
Cute.
Your next, this can be for your treadmill, Evelyn.
Oh, right? That's funny.
Whatever her next thing was that she wanted.
hmm So let's see. I'm going to skip down a little bit. So we know you're a YouTuber. And how long does it take you to video and edit?
So I need to get my videos shorter. I tend to do ones that are like 15 to 20 minutes. And I know sometimes when I'm flipping through someone's channel and I only have a little bit of time, it's like, oh, I just want to look at the 5-minute one,
Mhm.
you know, and get an idea who this person is or something. So I need to work on getting them shorter. I tend to, you know, ramble once I get on there. So it takes maybe like 25 minutes to video.
Mhm.
Usually I can get it done in one take. Once in a while it takes me 2 takes, but normally one. And then editing, like I always have a backlog. So if it's a good day and everything's working well and I can focus, I can get it
Right.
done in an hour, 2 hours at the
Okay.
most. But yeah, it just depends. Like I was housing everything on my iPad, and I guess that's bad. You have to delete them as you go
Oh,
because my
really?
iPad was like, you have no
Oh.
space left. And then I was using InShot for editing. I would love to hear in the chat box what you all are using for your editing software, because
Mhm.
I was using InShot and that kind of went haywire. But I think because I was
Mhm.
housing too many videos on the InShot app and on the iPad is what
Yeah.
messed it all up. So
I only have the free ones, a video editor on my computer and iMovie on my iPad. But we have a special guest for you that wants to say hello.
we do. What's
We do.
that? Ah! Hello.
Okay. Oh.
Do I get Caleb too and Evelyn?
I think you've got Joshy over there.
Oh, Joshy, even better, right? Okay, Evelyn.
Oh no, he's crying. Oh, I like your PJs, Joshy. Are
Oh,
those Christmas?
he's all Christmassy.
Cute.
Yes. I'm trying to get him to chill out.
Okay. Well, okay, so do you want, let's see, we are at about 9:37. I'm gonna check the chat. Amanda said she uses Filmora 9. The Brick Girls, hey Brick Girls, we use
Hey.
Wondershare Filmora. And I think that's all we have so far. So let us know in the chat. And are you ready for some would you rather questions?
Sure, I am ready.
Or
Okay.
should you tell us about the farm first?
Okay, we can do that because then I'll know how long. Oops,
And then
Katie
maybe
and I
Evelyn
live
will be ready.
together.
Oh, you get Caleb too.
Yes. Aw.
Well,
I
so
only
cute.
have girls, so.
Surprise!
Well, you know, I don't have any grandchildren, and my oldest, who's only been married like a year and almost 2 years, she says she's not having any, and the 20-year-old's too young. She just broke up with her boyfriend, so there won't be any grandchildren there for a while either. So,
You gotta play with everybody else's babies.
These
yes.
ones are looking for more grandmas, so.
Oh, I
Can
would
I be
love
an
to.
auntie instead?
We will
I,
take all of the love from everybody. We'll take it.
I would like to be their grandma.
There you go. See, now they have an auntie and a grandma.
Wait, Mindy sent us a little package for Easter and it had a craft in it, and my girls really, really, really enjoyed it. So I want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome. I had no idea it was 3-dimensional either till you like got it all out and started doing it. I'm like, wow, that is.
It was a
I thought
basket
it was flat. Yeah.
for her Easter basket when she was Easter egg hunting.
Yes, that was so cute. So cute. I love the little kids, so I'm
Yeah.
always happy to see them.
Open.
So our little farm is just on 6 acres in Texas. So we had our horses in Illinois and we brought our horses down to Texas. And I have my daughters each have a horse, and one is actually considered a pony by just like a little bit.
Mhm.
So 2 bigger horses. My horse is the miniature horse, and then and I don't ride. I like riding. I rode once. Well, I've ridden in the past, not just once, but it was on my friend in college. They trained race horses,
Mhm.
and her brother thought he was going to be really funny and like hit the horse and made it take off and go with me
Yeah.
on it. And I almost fell off and scared me to death. So I don't like to I like my horses and to brush them and pet them and care for them, but riding them, I leave that to my girls. So, and then we have a miniature donkey. We have 2 cows and 1 cow. They're both miniature. I like things small. Um, the 1 cow's getting ready to have a baby soon. I keep
Aw.
thinking it's going to be like any day, but she hasn't yet. So I think soon, because she's like, her udders are filling up, and I think it's going to be fairly
Aw.
soon. So that will definitely be a video when that happens. And then we have some chickens, but they're sometimes kept at our other property because they're illegal in our neighborhood. So if you catch my drift, that they're really not here.
Right.
Yeah. And then we have dogs, and we just got my youngest just got her new puppy to take off to college with her. So
Aww.
it's a lot of animals. And then we have our little garden. It's not a very big garden, just a little garden. But my oldest daughter loves to do the gardening, so she helps me a lot with that.
Very good.
So, yeah. And then we have our vacation property has 117 acres on it, and that's where we're going to retire. That's like
Wow.
our goal is to have little cabin. We have 1 little cabin up there and an RV. So my daughter and her husband stay in the RV when we're up there. When we're not up there, they just all stay in the cabin. But
Yeah.
our goal is to have our retirement home up there, and then a couple little cabins for the kids. Because
That's
I
great.
love my children and to be with them, but I'd like them to be in their own cabin.
I hear you. That's always been my mother's dream too, is to have this big property with separate places for her 3
Everybody.
daughters and families. So.
Yes. And they don't have to live there full time. If they want to, they can. But I have a brother and sister in Illinois. And so my sister, I always tell her I'm building her a cabin to come and retire in Illinois with me as well. So we'll
Aw.
see if she does. That's my goal. Yeah.
Right. That's great.
Yeah.
Aw. All right, let's check right here. Danny said, animal births are so popular, live streamed on YouTube. I don't watch them, but I see them exploding. Amanda L, love your new background, Kasie. Thank you, Amanda.
Well, I hear the cows have their babies a lot at night, and so you don't even see it. You just like wake up in the morning and there's a baby cow, which is what I'm kind of hoping, because some of that's kind of gross. So I don't know.
Danny, bad choice of words. Yay, cabin life. That sounds great. Okay, Mindy.
Okay, would you rather?
Are you ready, Evelyn?
Yes, I want to play Would You Rather.
Yes.
Okay, and those of you in the chat box, you're playing too. Mindy wants to
Yes.
know your answers, and I don't know the questions either.
No, it's a surprise.
So write your answers in the chat.
Okay, would you rather be given $1,000 right now or $50 a month for the rest of your life?
$50 a month for the rest of my life. Evelyn?
Yes, $50 a month for the rest of my life.
Okay. Put it in the chat. What do you guys think?
It would be more than 1,000, right?
Right?
Yes, exactly. My iPad and my chat is very lagged compared to here.
Always.
Oh, okay.
Because we're
I'm like-
streaming, so it has to stream to get through there. So yeah, we
Okay.
won't know their answers for a couple seconds.
Yeah. And my chat, Evelyn was just giving a marker to Joshy. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey friends, while we're waiting to catch up in the chat, yes, Kelly, I think that's where she got it from. Please give us a thumbs up while we're thinking about it. And let's see. Oh, they're coming up now.
He punched me in the face.
Oh, ouch. Brick Girl said $50.
He's just
So-
flailing his arms and legs because he's little.
Brick Girls have a wrench, so they can kick out bad guys too.
Brick,
Amanda Panda, $50.
Hey, Kasie Oswald.
Yes.
Can we do? Can we put somewhere on your list of videos in the future? Can we do a collab of you, me, and the Brick Girls, and maybe you and me can meet on a team and we can do blindfold challenges? Or
That would be fun.
fun.
But I'm not drawing against you, right?
No,
On your team. Maybe you could like say what I drew or something.
All right, we'll get it. We'll think of an idea, like Pictionary or something.
I want to do a collab with the Brit Girls. So
Okay, we'll get that in the work. Brick Girls, how do you feel about that?
Yes.
What's that, Mindy?
you could even do a different challenge besides drawing, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like one of their other, they have
We'll get it.
hilarious. Yeah, they are so funny. I love their channel.
It's not going to be with marshmallows, though.
Yeah, I'm not eating anything weird. Just saying. I like drawing one.
Brick Girls are in.
I watched the one where they ate cinnamon. Oh, a whole teaspoon full of cinnamon.
I
they
didn't
had to
see
put
that
in their
one.
mouth. Yeah. Oh, I could not do that.
Maybe they can quiz us on British terms that most Americans don't know and see if we know them or something. Because we know
That would be fun too. Okay, we'll talk to them about that one. Amanda Panda said $50 a month for her Starbucks fund.
Oh,
that's where my money goes to.
Yeah.
Starbucks. Okay, Mindy, question number 2.
Okay, look incredibly beautiful or be incredibly smart.
Smart.
or what was the other one?
Beautiful.
Oh. You can't be smart and beautiful.
Not in this game, you can't. You know what? If you're smart enough to know, you can learn anything. You can learn how to do your makeup and
Yeah.
I think smart. But
I was betting most of us being teachers would pick smart, but some people might not. Some would rather
interesting.
I guess if you're incredibly beautiful and not smart, you could always teach yourself to be smarter, you know?
Would our students book more with a smart teacher or a beautiful teacher? That's also a question.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I guess it depends on your personality, though, because beautiful people can be ugly inside. So if you're beautiful inside and out, then maybe I would choose beautiful. I guess it just depends on what beautiful you're talking about.
Yeah. I think I still want to be smart.
Okay.
Okay.
Danny said beauty fades.
Okay, as an adult, live in the same house for your entire life or have to move to a new house every year.
Same house.
Mommy,
Change houses.
Same house. I don't like moving. Moving is a pain.
I'm used to it.
We should move to a better house, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to ever move.
Moving is a pain, but it also helps you declutter. Like we've moved, I don't know, several times in our marriage, and it really helps you to declutter all. And I'm always amazed, like if we stay somewhere for 5 years, it's like, how did we get all this crap in 5 years? You know?
Really.
Amazing.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
I'll take you on a tour of my house someday, and you can see, like, I mean, very fortunate to be in these places, but if I take you down one wall, it's all Japan and Japanese things, and a lot of them were gifts from students and things because I taught ESL there. If I take you to the other side, it's like all from Germany and stuff, so it's kind of cool, but we have no room for stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Danny said, is it a new state or country too? Yeah, I hear you. If it's a new country, I'm jumping ship and keep.
It just said move every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather feel a little too hot or a little too cold?
Cold, because I can throw some sweatshirts on.
I don't know. I don't really like to be hot or cold. I like to, be the Hawaii climate, but
I prefer hot over cold, but I don't like it way too hot. So
yeah, Texas can get way too hot. It can get really hot.
But if you're too hot, there's only so many layers you can shed before it's not good. If I'm cold, I can keep throwing stuff on.
That's true. And plus you're in Florida, so get ready for that hot.
I know. This is going to be my first summer in a long time.
Hot climates, but I'm saying hot because I live in.
Yes.
Don't forget, I just came from Europe. It was not so hot there, well, at least in Germany.
Okay, would you rather be able to read other people's minds or be able to predict the future?
Oh, read other people's minds. I don't want to know my future.
I don't know, but some people's minds, you might not really want to know what they're thinking
Yeah.
about you, you know?
Oh, that hurts my heart.
Well, it's like I
Yeah.
like to just be in the oblivion that you think everything is good, you know?
But okay, so if you can tell the future and you see someone's end coming, do you tell them? Oh, yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know.
know. Yeah. What about you, Evelyn?
See the
Would you-
future or
Or
read?
read people's minds?
Oh, I don't want to know either. I do not want to know either.
Mommy,
I oftentimes in my life
read the story.
used to say that I wish I knew the future, and now I don't.
Mhm.
I just wanted to know who I was going to marry and how many kids I was going to have. Now I know those things, so I don't want to know the future because it might not be good.
Yeah. Kelly said, predict the future. Danny said, wow, that's a hard one. And Brick Girl said, minds. The future is too scary.
Yeah.
If I heard everybody's thoughts, people already give their opinions about me too often. I don't want to know. You know,
Right?
I might not have any friends ever, I guess. I might find out that nobody likes me.
Oh, you are very well liked.
Definitely. Okay, would you rather have to go to bed at exactly the same time every night for 10 years, or have to wake up at exactly the same time every morning for 10 years? So go to bed at the same time or wake up at the same time?
I would wake up at the same time because
Yeah.
that's actually why I don't take a day off of VIPKid anymore, so that my biological clock is like set. Because I mean, sweetheart, you are not gonna poke me in the eye with makeup right now. Okay, sorry.
Not right now, maybe later.
Video, maybe we'll impale my eye later, but not during.
What about you, Kasie?
Kelly said that's a tough one. I think I'm with Evelyn on this one where I would wake up. I don't know. Like today, I didn't have any classes until 6, but I was up and I was like,
I know.
I didn't sleep last night. I have major pains in my hips.
I woke up at 4:30 a.m. because sometimes I have 5:30 a.m. classes, but I didn't have class until 6:30. I was like gardening in my kitchen for an hour this morning. My husband's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I love quiet time with my coffee.
Yes. Okay, so I just have one more.
Okay. Oh,
Would
and then
you-
we're probably good then for you.
Would you rather be the youngest child in your family or the oldest child in your family?
I only know how to be the youngest because I'm the youngest of 2 big sisters. Well, the youngest of 3.
I'm the youngest also, and I love that I was the youngest.
Yeah.
I think the oldest has a lot more responsibility, and the youngest gets spoiled a lot more. And
Yes.
so, but for me, if I was spoiled, it was when I was real little. I wasn't when I got older. I kind of, in a way, raised myself because complicated issues. But I did have a younger sister. My family's complicated. Most of the time, either like the youngest or kind of like an only child. But
Okay.
anyway, I wasn't totally spoiled, but maybe it's debatable. I don't know.
How
Amy
many-
Lou was an only child. She said she would want to be the youngest.
See, my chat just froze up down there, my live chat.
Oh.
I can see things like a little delayed on our screen, but the chat, I'm still stuck on the 921 comment. Like it's not showing anything.
You've missed a ton. Brick Girl says we are both the oldest and would not want to change being the bossy big sisters. Amanda Panda, she's the oldest. I could see that about her. She seems more structured and taking care of people. I could see that about Amanda Panda. Only child here too, Danny. Kelly said oldest ones are more successful and responsible. Maybe.
Maybe not more. I don't know about successful. I think spoiled kids can be successful too. I said respectful.
My biggest sister is definitely the responsible, the scheduled one. You know, she takes care of everybody. She is definitely, she is definitely the caretaker. I mean, it's to my grandmother that wasn't feeling well. I mean,
and it's amazing how even from a young age they take on their roles without even being told that that's their role. Like Esther's 5 years old, okay, and I think that when her younger siblings are 5, they're not going to be nearly as responsible as she is right now. You know, she's such a little mini mommy, and she'll be like, "I picked out the clothes for Deborah. I picked out the clothes for Joshy." Or like, I got a snack. I got apples for everyone in the family. Here's yours. And stuff like that. Like, Mommy, I'm gonna help you. Let's do dishes. Or Mommy, today's laundry day. You need to put the laundry away. I'm like,
I got a spanking from my big sister once. She was definitely like a mother hen. I couldn't go like do things until I got stuff done, and yeah.
How many years difference between you and your sister, Kasie?
4.
4. Okay.
My mom and dad are just amazing. They got married when my mom was 15, my dad was 18.
Wow.
And she had babies at 16, 18, and 20. She was pregnant 15, 17, 19. And they're huge success story for, you know, such youngins. They work hard on the farm, and yeah, so they had babies every 2 years.
Wow, they were really young.
So one more little interesting thing. My grandmother was born, don't kill me for saying this, Mom, 38. My mom was born in 58. I was born in 78. My son was born in 98. So we all had babies at 20.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I was born in 88.
Oh, wow. I think Kasie was too. Maybe I'm calling her out. Maybe I shouldn't, but. Okay, so Mindy, I know you've got to get going, and we're right at 1 hour. So do you want to answer the last 3?
Time flies when you're having fun.
I know.
9:57 here.
Whenever I watch your interviews, they always go so fast. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad people are enjoying them. You know, I didn't know what to expect when we started them, and yeah.
I rewatch them when I'm like doing dishes or like folding laundry or washing dishes. Like that's the perfect time to like listen to someone because you're doing something monotonous. So it feels like you're like listening to your friends chit chat in the background or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, your whole little group that has the lives, you know, it's so fun to catch up on reading the VIPKid info from Teacher Kelly on Tuesdays. It's like, I don't have to read that. Just press play, watch it. Okay.
Right.
And not only does she read it, but she like discusses it a little bit. You know what I mean? So like you get a little inside info about it. And then like your interviews and your collabs you guys do are awesome. And Danny's farming, of course, she like motivates us all to get outside and get in the dirt and get more active. And
I text her. So we text back and forth lately. Now that I'm gardening, it's like I have a friend to chit chat with, and I have a new hobby to learn about. So
yeah.
Yes.
And Cindy on Saturdays with her iPad group, and I love that she gets out and walks, even if it's super cold where she's at. And she goes out there and gets her steps in, and
she is so dedicated. And then she has her little knitting when she knits and chats. Then it's like, all right, I need to get my knitting out. And
anytime you have an issue with your iPad or a question, you know who to ask. Anytime you want to like join a group for steps, you know who to talk to. You know, if you want to be in a collab video, you know who to talk to. If you want to garden, you know who to talk to. It's nice having VIPKid friends that have, you know, different things. If you have a question about Lyme disease, talk to Kelly, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That was very informative.
It was very good. Yes. And now if we want to do any kind of like comedy skit on our show, we know to go to the Brick Girls.
Brick Girls, no pressure.
In your life, watch some Brick Girls videos.
I'm like their biggest fan. I think I could start their fan club for them. Yeah.
Right.
Let's do it.
Mindy's the one that told me I needed to reach out to them. I was like, oh, that was such a fun idea. So, okay, Mindy, what do you have upcoming on your channel?
So I filmed last Sunday and have not gotten them edited yet. A 6 video series on when life gives you empty toilet paper rolls instead of toilet paper. What do you do with them? And so I have all sorts of fun props that you can do with your toilet paper rolls. So here's like one of them to make an octopus.
Cute.
Cute. And then this one, I love this one,
Aw.
the owl. And I thought you could use that for a bird. Because do we have any specific lesson that teaches an owl? Or is it just more
The
bird?
owl that I have is on like eyes.
There's like a nocturnal lesson that might.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Eyes for sure. But owl, like eyes or birds. Yeah.
Maybe you need a bat, Mindy, for when you do the bat droppings one.
What
There's-
lesson is that in? I don't think I've had that yet.
5, I think.
Oh,
I think
see,
it's level 5.
I hardly ever get 5. They teach you about bat poop?
Yep. It's with insects and animals that help us. Animals that help us. That's what it is. Maybe 4.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
And then here's a
cute.
little alligator. You know how when you're doing the math with the alligator mouth? So
Mhm.
this was out of
Great.
a paper towel roll. Paper towel
Good.
roll. So it was just there's like 6 of them that I did.
You send me like photos of that or that video or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do all of them with my kids because I have so many toilet paper rolls. I've been thinking we should do a craft.
I've been saving them. Look on Pinterest too, Evelyn. There's so many on Pinterest. And then you know how like you never have a house? You're always like making the house with your hands. It's like I need a house. Like I use a house a lot for a prop. So
Great.
the house, but so those are them.
Free too.
Yes. And just paper
What'd she
that
say?
I had. They're free.
Oh, yeah.
Totally free. Yeah. So I do have 2 quick VIP kid stories to tell you.
Yeah.
So I was teaching in my cabin the last time I was up there. And I was teaching this little boy who's super sweet, very serious about his lesson, and his dad always sits next to him. So he was in level 2 and now he's in or maybe he was beginning level 3. I don't know.
Mhm.
But anyway, so he, his English is not that good yet. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden a mouse goes running across the floor. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning or something in our cabin. And I'm like, ah! And I had to I wanted to scream, but yeah, contain my scream because I didn't want to get like a bad Apple rating or something. But so then, you know how it's the year of the rat and mice and rats are lucky. And when I explained what happened, they were just kind of like, oh, okay. Okay, teacher. Like, why are you
Mouse.
screaming? It's a mouse and they're lucky. I was like, so anyhow. But then the other funny thing is, my daughter got her puppy. And so unlike, well, kind of like teacher,
Kristen with the
yes,
cat.
yes, with the cat. So I was showing the puppy, like, oh, look, we got a new puppy, blah, blah. And they all loved it. Like, I don't
Mhm.
understand that negative feedback for showing her cat. But
Right.
anyway, so this little boy was like always kind of flat affect. You know how you have those students that you just, no matter what you do,
Yeah.
can't get anything out of him. He doesn't he gives you very little speaking and whatever. So I show him the puppy. Now, ever since then, he shows me all around his whole apartment and I see the goldfish and I see the plants and I see teacher, look, like at the end of
Aw.
class, he gives me a whole tour and he's just opened up like you would not believe ever since seeing that puppy.
That's
So
great.
yeah, it was just crazy how that happens. I was like, okay, so here's one teacher getting bad feedback for showing her cat, and then here's another teacher shows her puppy, and it's opened the whole world to this kid. So anyway,
I occasionally after class with regulars, like after the 25-minute mark, I'll show my baby to them.
yeah.
And this one little girl that she and her mom were like so excited for class, and I heard them saying hello and saying baby and stuff before class, and I didn't have my baby up here. I was thinking, oh, I hope they don't ask to see the baby because they don't have the baby with me, but they didn't. But they were like so excited for class, and it made me more happy and excited for class because I was feeling kind of like down in the dumps, because of everything that's going on. And it's so nice when our students encourage us, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny what you hear on their end before class starts. It's like, oh,
Doesn't it make
okay.
you
Like,
think about what they hear on your end though?
do they or don't they? I don't know.
I've been told that on occasion they can, but it's not supposed to.
Because I usually don't hit the start until it's like right at the time where it says to hit it.
Yeah.
But occasionally I'll be on there and I hear stuff and I'm like, it's
Yeah.
usually they're like practicing or whatever. So it's
Mhm.
nothing bad. Anyhow, but all right.
All right. Thank
This
you
was
so
fun.
much.
Thank
It
you.
was. And tomorrow, I don't know how many of you know Rachel Schwinghammer. She's in our group. She is coming on, and she's a special education teacher. So,
Awesome.
I think special education is kind of where my heart is. So I can't wait to talk to her. And she's super fun. She's got some new videos out, and she shares a lot of educational tools with us. So I'm going to ask her about some of those that she can share, and they're for like at-home moms or dads at homeschooling. Homeschooling. So super excited for that. And I think Monday we have a great idea for a new collaboration. Cindy, not Pummer, Cindy Bennett came up with this idea, and I think it'll be really good. So we'll announce that later when we decide if that's what we're doing or not. So,
well, last Monday's was awesome. You had all the level 1 people on, and like I felt like you guys could talk about level 1 for like many collaborations because you only got through China, right?
That's the point. We were just talking about China that time. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So we were deciding between Mongolia this Monday, or, okay, I'll just tell you, and you guys can tell us in the chat. We're thinking about talking about Mongolia this week, or do we want to talk about all things new VIP Kid teachers? So when you have someone coming in, some of their questions they might have, how to answer their questions, things like that. So that's what we're kind of talking about, maybe collaborating on, helping new teachers and things. So,
well, you could always do the all things new. You could always do the all things new collaboration this time and then go back to Mongolia next time and just kind of keep recycling back to the curriculum,
right.
Just an idea.
So that's
rotate.
That's what we're deciding
Off
now.
topic. Esther, this is Miss Mindy. She sent us the package with the craft. Remember when we sewed your Easter basket? Yeah. Can you tell
Hi, Esther. Hi.
like that? Yeah. She sent us some seeds for our garden that we planted too.
You are all adorable. So, Kasie, the Rachel is on tomorrow, did you say?
Yeah, she's on tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern.
So does that mean Amazon is going to get a little exercise after her talk because she'll be giving us so many good ideas of things to buy on Amazon?
I think on her last video I watched, it was a lot of free like website tools.
Oh,
so I'm not sure.
Okay. My husband will like that better.
Did you guys know, I know when I talk about putting my affiliate link down, did you know you can click on any friends, any of their links, not just that item, and shop from their link on anything and they get credit?
They get credit for the whole thing?
Yeah, even if you don't buy whatever item me or somebody else puts in their affiliate links, but you click on that link to find what you're shopping for, you can help any of your friends out that way just by going through one of their links.
I did not know that.
What's that, Evelyn?
We need to figure out how to make an affiliate link then.
We'll talk after. Yeah. So yeah, if you shop one of your friends' affiliate links, we can all help each other out. Instead of going straight to the Amazon site, you can help somebody out. So
what if you do it through your own? What if you shop through your own affiliate link? How does that work?
I think it specifically says you can't.
Okay. All right.
I think so.
didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's a good question because, I would totally do that. But I mean, things like you can even do wedding registries. I didn't know that. Like someone can click on my link to make a wedding registry, and then I get credit for some of that. This stuff I'm
Oh,
learning now, well, I'll have to tell you all about later, but I'm still learning. So yeah.
yeah, that's one of the things in our Nancy Taylor thing that she talked about doing, the Amazon affiliates, and I haven't done that yet.
Traced Marshall onto the Marshall is a Paw Patrol puppy. She traced it on the whiteboard and she was surprised she could do it.
Oh, very nice, Esther. Good job.
I do have a Marshall.
Esther, you get a gold star.
Yes.
You have the same gold star. Look,
You glue gems. I love this gold star. I like, it's so cool. And it was a Christmas tree topper, right, Evelyn, from the dollar store or something?
And I see yours broke too.
Yeah, it did, and I'm okay with it breaking, you know, like.
I have my gold stars from Evelyn.
Aww.
What's
Hey,
that?
I used my hamburger the other day in class, Evelyn.
Awesome.
Student loved it. That is like and it's so hard when you're teaching in the morning and you haven't eaten breakfast and you're showing this like so delicious hamburger.
Amy Lou said, so happy to get to know Mindy better. How do you get an affiliate link? If you go to Amazon affiliate is what I Googled, and you have to sign up for tax information, things like that, to sign up for. Now, you do need to have so many like subscribers or websites and things like that. So there are some stipulations before you can really get started. So when I first got started, they terminated it because I didn't have enough subscribers and things, enough traffic. But I made $7.88.
Hey.
And then I just re-upped just recently. So all right. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming today. It was super fun. And go get your groceries, Mindy, so they're not out there.
Do you hear my chorus of whining kids in the background?
I didn't even hear them.
No.
Kindergarten teacher here. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you in the chat.
Bye. Thanks for the surprise, Evelyn.
Aw.
Bye, Esther.